I'm looking at these financial statements, honorable members. I can see Governor Amos Kimomi Nyaribo. He is a holder of a Bachelor of Commerce, Finance option, and a chartered accountant. We are struggling here with audit issues. And this gentleman is supposed to be, or am I reading somebody else's description? Are you a chartered accountant? So what is this in your financial statement? What is this? It goes ahead and says, before joining the county leadership, he previously served as a senior economist with the World Bank Group.
Is it true?
Is that you?
No, is it true? I've not seen that.
Because, I've read this and I'm wondering, why are we struggling with Governor Nyaribo if he's a chartered accountant?
I have a master in finance.
And a former World Bank employee?
No.
So even this financial statement...
Chair, now then I think just dissolve this meeting. Not adding value.
Okay, you know why, Chair? Bring this meeting to
that document has been tabled by the governor himself.
I don't know the chairman, I don't know the document you are reading.
So, Chair...
The financial statement, Chair. Governor, page 12, it has your photo and your description. And I'm here saying, this governor knows what should be done according to his education and experience. And I've been wondering, why isn't he getting it?
So who faked the profile of governor? Who faked it? Because it's here? Huh?
Chair, allow me.
Who takes responsibility? Just a minute. Sure. You know it's a crime to tender false information before a committee. It's a serious crime. So who did this? Governor. It's page Roman 12. Who takes responsibility? Who takes responsibility? Other than forwarding, I don't send financial statements.
So who takes responsibility? Because we'll take note in our report. Who will take responsibility? Who prepared the documents?
It's from finance department.
And it has your signature?
Forwarding signature.
You didn't read through? Members, this is not a financial disclosure, so it might not be material, but it is a symptom of a problem. Because if the governor's description is wrong, then there could be a problem. And I came to it. I can't say it, Chairman. I was about to praise you, to tell you that you have the right credentials to solve the problems. Now I withdraw. Senator Wambua.
Chair, on the issue of, and I would want the governor to hear this. It will be important, Mr. Governor. Mr. Governor, this is important for you to hear. Yeah. And your county attorney. I believe that the county attorney is a member of the LSK, right? Yes, you are. And you know there are implications from a professional body if you act unprofessionally. Good. Chair, county sittings and venues for county sittings are exclusive province of the county assemblies. The executive has got absolutely nothing to do with where county assemblies sit. For the governor to appear before a committee of the Senate and declare on record and under oath that the executive has gazetted the venues for the sittings. Chair, Governor, if you are listening to me from the beginning, perhaps you know where I'm going. But now because you're hearing things at the tail end, you're not jumping to respond. Just wait, relax. Chair, I want to request this committee, because this is a serious affront on devolution, to find out exactly whether it is true that there have been members of the County Assembly of Nyamira sitting in areas that have not been designated and gazetted and made resolutions that have the weight of law, including passing supplementary budgets, vetting county officials, and if that is found to have happened share, then serious action, legal action, must follow. I thank you.
Members, we must close this meeting. All that has been said here is pointing towards one thing. Governor, you want to?
Something he wanted to show you. A settlement. He wanted to show you the settlement.
No. We are getting fatigued with the accusations and counter accusations of Nyamira, and in the process, we are losing the essence of why we are here. I want to recommend that this committee should do a special inquiry into the governance matters of Nyamira, the things that are within our mandate. Of course, we cannot take over the mandate of the county assembly. That would be a review of financial arrangements guided by the reports, the various reports of the Auditor General, guided by the various reports of the control of budget. We will also, in that inquiry, have a quick test on compliance. Are those budgets passed in accordance with the law? Are they processed in the manner in which the law requires? And I think once we do that, we might even want to ask the Auditor General to conduct a special audit on various areas where we think there could be a problem. That can be done in Nyamira, or depending on the program of this committee, we can have the parties come before the Senate. We will take that decision. But what is certain is that something is broken down in Nyamira. You will not agree on who has broken it down, but sitting where I'm sitting as a chair and someone who comes from a neighboring county, the stories today are the stories that spoil the name of devolution. Tomorrow, we are going to fight for additional allocations to counties. We are going to fight for counties to get the RMLF money. But if this is going to be the story in the headline, who is going to take us seriously? We will be told that we are fighting for money and we are throwing it into a bottomless pit where there are no controls. So all these things, we must bring them to a close. For purposes of reporting to the House tomorrow, I think we'll be asking the Senate to agree with us that a special inquiry is necessary for the governance and fiduciary aspects of Nyamira County. The documents that have been tendered, even those that were tendered outside time, I think we've seen certain copies that are completely, you cannot read, especially the photos that you said that you're uploading. Could you provide for our guidance and for our records, could you make sure that whatever has been submitted is clear, is legible, so that we can also refer to it when we are making our report to the House? Because, you know, initially you had talked of us adopting your written responses, but when I look at page 33, page 34, and page 35, that's Annex what? That's Annex 2. The documents under Annex 2, there are photos that are attached there. They cannot be, we cannot make sense out of them. Please make sure you submit.
Chair, which report is that? Receiver.
This is your report. Yeah, receiver. No. I think this should be for the executive. Or it's receiver of revenue. The receiver of revenue. Yeah? Make sure you submit to the clerk copies that can be read. If we went further, we would be akin to flogging a dead horse. Do we resolve that that is the direction of the committee?
Yes.
Okay, unless there's any other observation. Governor, is there any matter in closing?
Because you have nothing to hide, we welcome them to come and look at it.
Fine, so we will be taking our report to the House tomorrow. For avoidance of doubt, we will be guided by the report of the Auditor General, but we will also indicate to the House that there seems to be a complete breakdown of institutions of governance in Nyamira County, and we must use formal and informal means to ensure that there is closure. Governor, go back to your county. You are the leader. That's why they call you His Excellency there in the county. If things are not working, don't be too quick to assign responsibility to others, because if things were working, I am sure you would take all the credit. So please, for the sake of the people of Nyamira, this Senate directs you to go back, bring heads together, bring institutions together, enable institutions to work, enable the people of Nyamira to enjoy devolution like the people of other counties. I think that then brings us to the end of this consideration of Nyamira. It has not gone as we would have expected. It has taken longer than we had planned. So, Governor and your team will discharge you, and you will get an invitation for our next meeting, which would either be in Nyamira or in Nairobi, after the House makes a resolution tomorrow.
Most welcome to Nyamira.
Fine. Sergeant at Arms, you'll allow the delegation to exit so that we can continue to the next agenda of our meeting.